Okay, so this video is going to be about England versus America. I don't mean to make it that competitive, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be comparing. Okay, so I find the language very interesting. Two different languages. Technically, they're not the same language. It's not just English. There is American English and British English. And I know people say there's like Canadian English and Australian English and stuff like that, but it's all the same. Each one is either British or American. Anyway, I speak British English, and yeah, it's very interesting if you actually pay attention. There are actually a lot of differences between two languages. Anyway, I'm not going to say very much about that, but yeah, otherwise, culture. I find the American education system, I know a lot of people are probably going to be offended by this, but can be quite ignorant, and I know people who've had experience being there as South Africans have found them to be quite ignorant and had many experiences with people being geographically confused. Like, I bet you a lot of people, if you're American, I bet you there are a lot of people watching this who think South Africa is either just Southern Africa. There's a difference. South Africa is a country. Just saying. I'm not saying you're necessarily American, but anyway, I don't like it that people are not geographically educated. I'll talk about ignorance in a different video. Anyway, so culture, language. Okay, so I'm thinking here. So I'm thinking about living there. Like, I think it might be a good idea to go and live in either America, well, United States of America, or Great Britain, but it's a hard choice. Anyway, it might be easier just to not move anywhere, but theoretically, living in America, I know a few people who have lived there for a few years, and as I said previously, I think Americans can tend to be quite ignorant, and it's the education system. But again, I'm generalizing, so don't be offended, please. Well, okay, whatever. I'm generalizing, so I know there are lots of well-educated Americans and completely uneducated British people, but still, yeah. Anyway, so living in Britain, I know apparently it can be quite expensive, and the weather is apparently a little bit dark and cold, and rainy. Anyway, yeah, I keep saying anyway, sorry. Apparently the weather's unpleasant, and a lot of the properties and stuff are quite small, and it's quite squashed together. But yeah, I don't know that much, so it's hard to say right now.